This conference will now be recorded.
Yesterday we discussed about automatic payment program and we understood as well. So what's the purpose of that automatic payment program? So today we'll continue that. So I said this like we understood how system is going to clear the entries. Now we have no open items actually in FBL1. Every entry is cleared in minutes. So just enter my company code and try to pick up this open item. There's no open item left. Everything is cleared. So let us understand the scenarios. How bank selects multiple bank accounts. That means if you have multiple bank accounts, okay, and it has some, like for example, now we have HDFC and also SBI. So just to suppose assume that SBI has the 10,000 rupees value and SBI has 5,000, and you want to make a payment of two vendors. Just assume that two vendors you want to make a payment. So one is just assume 9,000 rupees, another one is 4,000 rupees. Let us try to understand. So whether system is going to pick up this entry in two as per the ranking. So we'll book that entry first in F dash FP 60. We'll pick up two vendors. I'll pick up this 1016 and I give the today's date only. And I make 9,000 rupees value. Also 9,000. But what I do in the payment terms, I just delete this payment term because I don't want to take any discount as of now. That I will take it separately. There is no, like, if you delete when it picked up from the master data, if you delete at the time of entry, that is this is the priority system value. So entries always is going to be priority. We can change it, and there is no withholding tax, and I can save this. One entry is done like this. And the second entry, I will take it for other vendor 27. I'll make it 4,000 rupees. And payment terms, I don't want the payment terms. I delete this. And there is no withholding tax. Save. So two entries we have posted now. So we can see that in FPL1 and we can execute. We have two line items now. One is 9,000. Both are immediate payment because due. Today means today is due. Now let us try to understand how system is going to pick up. So for that, first thing is we have to change the amount because in available amount in FBZP in bank determination for our company code, it's BI-21, right? Yeah. For our company code, available amounts we have made or maximum. So what I do, I'll fix it for 10,000 rupees, and I'll fix it for 9,000, 4,000. That means like this bank's available is our outgoing is only this much. We have to make two payments now, 13,000 rupees. This I'll make it 5,000. Just assuming this one. This I'm making. Save this. Let us try to post the transaction in F010, what we have done yesterday. The same. And I can give today's date 28. And for today is on one. That means combination of date and identification is a combination. And I give the parameters as usual, documents up to this date and document up to this date and posting date and company code this one and payment method, let me check, and the next payment date I should at least give tomorrow. And the vendor is actually what we have given. So 26 and 27. These are the two vendors only. Open items is there. I give this to one. So that's what we booked, two vendors. You can see here. We have only these two open items, 26 and 27. Now let me try to, so as usual it's entered and go to additional log and select these two things, and 26 and 27, these two vendors. Save this, come to the status, it's the green, then go for proposal. So I'm asking the system to propose. Yes. Status, done. So let us check what system is proposed for this period. So I asked to these two vendors to get paid, and the system is now, like yesterday it has picked up all the entries. Today I have only two entries, but in two banks we have short of amount. That means in HDFC I have 10,000, and SBI I have 5,000. But I want to make two payments to the vendors. The total 13,000, 9,000 and 1,000. So let us check this. What system has proposed? So it's in green. So what bank it has taken? If you double click on this, it has 9,000 rupees value. We can see that. And still, if you just go this side, we get a lot of details here. But instead, double click on this, and you can see the bank, which bank it has taken by here. Reallocate. It's not there. Let me check. Here, it has taken HDFC. We can change it also bank at this point. Then let me go here. It has taken SBI. Are you getting my point? What I'm trying to tell? So for this, it has taken HDFC for this line. For this, it has taken. This is what ranking order. Got it? Nagalakshmi, Arshita.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That's it. So this is success. Save it. Go back and run the payment. It will get cleared automatically. Just 1 minute, not even 1 minute, 1 second. Done. Two entries got cleared. Come here and just refresh. Both gone out. But how you can find out? I said yesterday it was actually it was changed. Now I can see here ZP is there. Generally for payment program clearing entries it will be ZP. For manual clearing it's KZ, so that we can easily identify it's cleared with payment program, it's cleared with manually, like that. ZP. Got it now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now let us move to the second scenario. So if you want to select selected items, say for example you have 10 line items, you want to pay only few. I don't want system proposal. I don't want system proposal. Just assume that there are some chances. Okay, we only pick. Okay, this vendor has to get paid this invoice, like that. So if that is the scenario, how we can do it here? Because every time system proposal means sometimes we may want to hold vendor payment. Say for example, like let me book some 3-4 entries to the vendors. I go to FB60. I'll book 19. So let me book 1,001 rupee. Just 1,001 rupee I'm particularly booking. Or else let me do like this. 10,000 rupees I'll book. See, if you are practicing if you want to do this multiple times, say for example, I want to book 5-6 entries now. Okay, so entering the same data again and again, it's going to be very difficult. So that you can enter this data before entering in keyboard. Go to system, go to user profile, hold data. I'm asking the system, hold data temporarily. so that it will become red. That means if I go back and come back also, it will be the same. Now I saved this and I save it. See, after saving, it generates a data, but it's actually the data still exists. It's generated in document, but still data, because I set the system to hold it, because I want to post some similar entries. Now I'm going to change this, so I don't want to enter again and again 11,000 rupees. I change the date and make it 15th of July, and the bill number 20, and here also 11,000, so that I can change the only whichever is required. Now I'm booking a new invoice based on the 15th 11 and save it. It is generated second entry. Again, I am going to book one more entry on 20th of July of 12,000 rupees. Bill number is 21. Save it. Again, I am going to book one more entry, 23rd of July. Bill number 22. It's 13,000 rupees. And save it. Again, I'm going to book one more entry on 21st of July, 23rd. It's 14,000 rupees. Save. Again, I'll book one more entry, 20 in today's day, or else let me take 10th of July, 15,000 rupees. Last one, 11th of July, 16,000 rupees. I'm increasing 1,000 rupees because to differentiate the entries. Now you see this, we have posted many entries. Let us go and check the vendor. I have only one entry which is made. So we have total 7 line items. Out of this, you see that there is 3 in red. 3 in red means I have used the old date for this. So based on the payment terms, system is taking, okay, it's already overdue because I have taken some 15th, already 10 days is over, 10th, 10 days is over, 11th, 10 days is over. Some of the things are not due, day 21, 20, because still we have date to pay. That if I add this, if I choose in the middle button, if I choose this B-21, whichever the layout which we have done, you can see the net due date is 7/8 and we can pay before 1/8. We will get a discount. But this one does not have any discount. Net due date is, it is already 25th, we are already 28. And net due date you can take 15th. So 21st is the net due date. This is 31/7 if I pay before the target. So this is what we have learned from the payment terms. Now, what I'm trying to tell, I'm going to cover 2 scenarios with this. Suppose we have 3 overdue. If I run today, what's happening? System, these 3 items will propose. System will propose these 3 items. Let us check it. Let us check it again. Before that, I'll make the payment. And save it because I'm making maximum amount. I want to do the entry right. Yeah. So let me rerun. So as it's today's date only, but I'm going to run second run 2. It's a fresh one. the combination of date and identification. So parameters, I use the same thing, and I use only one vendor, that is 101026. So I go to additional log and I select the same and 10126 and save it. Go to the status, go to proposal. Let me ask system what you are going to propose. So go to edit. System has proposed some entries. Let me check out. It's proposed 3 entries as expected. That is 28, 32, 33. You can see that 28 red, 32 red, and 30. As expected, system is proposed that one. Suppose sometimes, okay, so there may be some disputes in SAP, like with vendors. Maybe the materials are not good, or maybe some yes, material like some quality is not good, or something, some maybe some GST issues or something like that. We may have to hold this payment. See, if I ask the system will propose these three. I cannot pay. Just assume that. So this 28, I don't want to pay. Just assume that I want to pay only this 32 and 33. I don't want to pay this 28. What we can do in the time? Now system propose. System, if I run that, it will probably. But I don't want to make a payment against this. I want to pay only this 15,000 and 16,000. So whenever you have these type of scenarios, you have to make selected items. Whenever you have these selected items, what you have to do? Go back. If the proposal is not okay, you want to do the re-proposal or something rethink. So always what to do now. So there are 3 steps are there. Say for example, I want to parameters I entered here and system is proposed the things. But if I want to change something in parameters, if I want to change something in parameters, what should I do? I have to edit. You cannot edit now. You cannot edit anything because once you go to the next step, that means you are already in payment proposal. If you want to do something in parameters, if you want to change in payment proposal, then you should reverse this. Then you can change it. That means if something went wrong, maybe you are getting some wrong selection or something, you have to reverse this first, like a descending order. First, whatever is recent one, you have to reverse. Then you have to change here. It may be in the payment. If you are in the payment, you can change the payment first and then proposal, then parameters. What you have to do? If I want to reverse, I didn't like this, so I don't want this proposal. I want this to be hold. Okay, what I do? I go to edit. Here we have these 3 options. We are in the stage of proposal. So go to proposal and I'm asking the system to delete proposal. Yes, I don't want this. I didn't accept. Yes. Now we got this parameters only. It's deleted. I can go inside and I can edit now whatever I want. But still, what is my so I don't want system to be proposed. System proposal is not okay. So I want only these two to be like here. I'm giving two options. Just assume that if you have like this 100 line items, 100 documents to be paid, then it's not so like 100 line items. You see, you have to select and you have to make. Every vendor you cannot adjust. So that what you can do, here we have an option of free selection. What's the meaning of free selection? Means I don't want system proposal. I want my proposal. System should do the my proposal. Here we have many options like combination of this. What I do, there's a concept of field name. We are going to discuss this field and tables in future. Go inside here and there is an option document vendor master. You want to select the items based on vendor masters, based on customer, or based on document. I want this document based on document. I want to do. Go inside and select the document number. That what did I do? I went inside. There are many options based on what you have to do the entries. I want based on document numbers need to be done. Other options, like something you want to select the documents based on posting dates. If you have multiple vendors, till this date, this posting date, whatever the entries are getting posted, so you have to select those only. I can give that document entry or entry date or something document types. Only the scare document types should get clear. Like this, we can do the selection. I request you to try these things. Make 100 and 100 entries and select by like only the entries still posted with the different dates, and entries which are selected till date, entries which are posted where it is till date. Like that you can do that. Now I am showing this document and number. I am asking the system, please select the document number. Like that we can give the multiple things here. Like say for example, we can give values like this, like document number, posting with different combinations we can give. Document numbers till what date is posted, only care document type, like that multiple four options we can select, so that based on the system selects the things. But here I am only asking document number for this vendor. And if I'm giving the document number, what I'm doing, I'm just giving this document numbers here. If you have multiple, you have to give the comma and go. Now save this parameters. I now parameters been changed. System is not proposing. I'm only proposing the system. What you have to do. Now let us run the proposal. Go to edit proposal. Now you see there is only two items. One is 32 or 30. It's not. It's not considering because we have given the free selection. I hope you got the clarity what we are doing. Right? Any questions?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay. So now we can run this and clear. Payment run. Completed. So these two entries will go out. Got it? This is what we call it free selection of selected line items we can do through this. What is next one? Last one. How discounts calculates. Yes. So we have seen that at the time of payment terms concept, how system is going to, if you make a payment earlier, you are going to get the discount. We have these entries here also. Already these entries are there. So there's a payment date. We got to know that what is payment date. So if I make payment before 018 August 1st, I'll get discount 2%. But if I don't pay, I want to pay before 0780708. Just like that, below we have three more line items. From down you can see that. If I make before 24th, that means we get pay like discount. If I make to before 27th, before, but it's already before 27 and else is outdated. But if I make this before 01, I'll get discount, and other things will not get because it's already payment. We are already in 28. Only net due is there. Now we'll check how discounts are going to be calculated. Okay, here how it's going to be worked. So I'll run the third one for the day. Again the same vendor, and I don't go for free selection because it's system. I want to check free system proposal. But importantly, if I give this 2907, the next payment date, okay, we will check what are the entries system is going to pick up. What does it mean? We have 5 line items here. of 60,000 rupees. 10, 11, 14, 12, 13, 14. Let us check what system will give you if I give the this one. So I go for this status, save this. What I'm trying to tell now, I'm trying to tell you how system picks up the data based on discounts and other things and all. Okay, that's what I'm trying to tell now. So I did the status. So go to proposal. I'm asking the proposal to the system. Status. System has proposed. Let me check which and all is selected. It selected only one line item, that is 28, because that is overdue. It's already overdue. Documented. Its due date was 25. System is not taking any other data because if I pay this before 018, just understand this how system thinks. Before 018, I'll get the discount. But today I'm making a payment. But as I mentioned in the parameters, my next payment is going to be tomorrow. So that if I pay today or if I pay tomorrow, I get the same discount because I have till date 0108. Other things, as it's already it has gone out of the discount because I cannot pay going back to the date. So overdue is on 30th, 0 to 31st. Still, if I pay, I have the date to pay net due date. Now what I do, I simply go back and I reject this proposal. That's how to reject the proposal. Go to edit, go to the proposal and delete. I don't want this proposal. And I go to parameters and I change the date here. Date I'll change it to 0. I'll change it to 37, right? 3107. I'll change it to 31. What I'm next payment cycle I'm changing now 3107. That's it. I did the same, only one change here. Now let us come and ask the system proposal. Go to edit proposal and let me check out. There are two line items it's taken. One is 28, which is already taken, and it has taken 29. Which one? See, what is how system is thinking, understand. The net due date for 28 document type is already 25th, so it's already overdue. But if the next payment is going to be happened on 31st, then it will become overdue. That means this line, that is 29. But I can pay the another payment like 31 is the net due date and 02 is the net due date. Another one is 07, so that I can hold it till 31st, so that we can have the time, so that we can pay it later. That is how system is thinking. Are you getting my point? Everyone, please be clear with this. Are you getting what I'm telling? Arshita, Nagalashmi, Deepa.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. System thinks in this way. Okay, just now what I do, I'll go back and I reject this proposal. Now I'll change this next payment date is to 0308. Now, can you guess how much is going to give? What are the proposal it will give? Can anyone tell me how many line items will give? Whether it is going to select all, whether it's going to select only 3, 5, 3, 4, like anyone, like based on the logic which I said. Now the payment cycle is 08. So can you tell me which entries it will get selected? If you understood, you can tell that. What's your code?
Except first one, all four are selected.
Okay. Deepa is telling except first one, 27. The document number 27 it won't select. Other than that, 28, 29, 30, 31 it will select. Okay. What about Arshita and Nagalashmi? What's your code?
think it select all the documents, sir.
Sorry?
It select all the document from 27 till 31.
How? On what basis you are
Okay.
telling?
Okay, payment date, sir. I think she's telling you about payment date. Payment date is a 1st August, no? So in that it will be select all. So I'm seeing for the net due date.
Okay, on what basis it will select for first also?
Uh, like
First,
payment date, sir. Payment date is 1st August, no? So next,
Okay.
so that's what it will select all.
So net due date
Like
is 07. Net due date is 07.
net due date is 0.
You see here.
Yeah, before net due date payment they have made.
Hmm. Net due date is 07.
Okay.
And next payment is 03. Yes. This is how clients will ask you the question. What I'm asking now, the same way they will ask you the question. Yes, Nagalakshmi, Harshita, justification. You have to justify what you're telling. Harshita,
Yes, sir.
yes, how many line items? 4, 5, 3, 2, 1, or none?
It will select all, sir.
How? On what basis? Yes, please. How it's going to be selected? Everybody is telling all, but can you justify how it's going to select all? If you are telling without justifying, that there is no use of telling that. Okay, even I can guess. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1. As any one should be correct, but not guessing. You have to justify. Please justify it. How did you tell that
So
all?
net to due date is August 7th, but payment
No.
date is August 1st, no? So that's what it selected all.
What's the difference between payment date and net due date?
Net due date in the sense we can pay it, like we have a due date till August 1st, but payment date in the sense when they have paid the
No, you're wrong.
like net due date. It's due date,
payment
no? So
is
till
What is the difference between net due date and payment date?
payment date is
No.
actually made the payment in that date.
So we have not yet made the payment. It's still open item.
Yeah.
Yes, Nagalakshmi,
net.
Arshita. Now let us go and check how much it will get selected. Proposal done and edit proposal. How much it selected? All items 27 to 31. See, simple. The next posting date means the payment date is before you pay that bill, you get discount. That's what I said at the time of payment terms. Before you pay this, you get the discount. Yes, of course, if your next payment cycle is on third, so system does not want to miss the discount of 2% cash. Even though payment due date is 7, but if I pay before this, the before date is today, because next time I'm going to make a payment on the third. So on third, if I make a payment, I'll miss the 2% cash discount. So system does not want to miss that. So it's added here. It's taken this all this because there is no discount for all this because it's already overdue. The payment the discount date is already passed out, but only net due date is there. This is already overdue. If I make a third on third, it's going to be overdue, it's going to be overdue, it's going to be overdue, but it does not going to be overdue, but it's going to miss the discount. That's the reason it's added. Got it what I'm telling? Got it?
Yes, sir.
This
Yes.
is what the justification. This is how you have to understand SAP. See, if you want to do the transactions just like what I'm doing, you can see the video, or else you can see the PDF, or you can see the things, Excel, and you can do that entry. But what you are doing, that is what the skills you have to develop. You have to develop that skills, what you are doing. You may not get everything at a time, but you have to try that you will get a lot of questions. If you try to understand system, you will get a lot of questions. That's what I'm expecting. I'm not getting much questions from your side. That's the reason I'm asking you to give me the explanation of any topic. Then I'll come to know what's your way of understanding. See, those who try to understand SAP, they will ask a lot of questions. 100%. That's my experience. One second, please. You have to understand. So you like that's my experience. Those who try to understand SAP, they will do it. If you're practicing, okay. But if you're practicing but not understanding means I can understand only by if you explain the topics. So let me check out. So please try to understand what you're doing, not only steps. Now system proposed. Just I'll reverse it again for your sake. And in parameters, I'll change it to 0, 1. Now how much it's going to be taken? Whether it take all, whether it take 4, whether it take the 3. Next payment is 0108.
All.
How much it will take?
All, sir.
All. All. How? You're wrong. You're wrong. Both of you wrong. Nagalakshmi, tell me. How much? I'm not getting your voice.
Sir,
Huh?
the document except that 30.
How much it will take? Whether it will clear 3 items, it will clear 2 items, it will clear 5, or it will clear all. 4, like that. How much? What's your quote?
4 items, sir.
4. Which and all?
27, 20, 29, 31.
No, you're wrong. It will take 3. It will leave this and it will leave this because just as think that next payment. So if I make payment on 0108, it will not be overdue. So I have still time. System does not want to make a payment because discount part is gone, but net due is on 0208. Then think of it. It's going to it will exclude this one. And if I make a 0108 also, I'll get the same discount. I'll make the same discount so that it will exclude this and this. It will select only these 3 because it's already overdue by the time next payment cycle. There is no discount option for that also because it's crossed. So now you see that. Save it and come to the status and edit. Sorry, proposal and edit proposal. It's taken 28. It's taken 29 and it's taken 31. It's excluded 30 and 27. You have to understand this link. This is what consulting, this is what SAP we are doing. We are understanding SAP. We are not just doing the steps. Okay, you go and click here and you go and click here, you update this. Okay, this is APP. This you don't get confidence in interview, you don't get confidence in front of client. You know SAP, but you don't know what is SAP. If you want to know SAP, you should start understanding and explaining. Okay, this is how SAP works. This is what SAP is concept. This is how what all these things. So I'm trying to motivate you, not demotivating. I'm not like telling that. But if you can answer in this way, that's going to give you confidence. Don't guess. Understand the logic. SAP is not a magical tool, or SAP is not something uh, like it is very difficult, rocket science. Simple, but understand. When you understood, it's very simple. When you don't understood, it's very difficult. Save it and come back and save it. Now payment run, status completed. Then just refresh this. Only two left. Got it? So how it is discount is calculated? You see that for the 27th one, if you come here and 27th document number, which we were having there, like is 10,000, I believe. 27 199992727. 27 was the discount. Discount is not yet given because we can get the discount as on that also. It's not yet calculated. Okay, but it will calculate the discount just what we did in F-test. Automatically it will pick up the GL account for discount. Actually, when you get more questions on APP when you go for interviews. Okay, remember that. So this completes this one, this first scenario. Okay, what is this? Payment clearing. There is a check print and bank communications left. Do you practice and then we do the check printing? Because you have not practiced from yesterday and last week also it's done, not done. If I keep going, you may get confused, but I want you all you have to give the explanation because I want to make you prepare for that. I don't want your guesswork. I want the confidence way of explaining the things. Get ready for that. It's very much important. I don't want that. Okay, so this guesswork of explanation. You have to understand. If you don't get, I'm there. You can ask me the questions. I never tell that I don't answer. Okay, Deepa, Nagalakshmi, and Harshita. Friday is the deadline.